Hello again, America. It's Mike Scully from the Reality Check. It is Wednesday, January 29th, and from in a different studio today. We are trying something out, coming to you through StreamYard. My guys, I've got most of my cast of characters are either on vacation or out of town for business, and we are not going to be able to be in studio with our normal man, Gentry Thomas. So this show is going to have a little bit of a different look. It's going to be a little shorter. This is more of an update just to keep you abreast of what we've got going on, but we're right in the middle of the middle week. We're in Pro Bowl week. I don't know if you want to call it Pro Bowl. It's more like the NFL moves to Orlando to go have some fun. But Super Bowl 59 is a little over 10 days away between the Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL referees versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And I say that lightheartedly because there's a lot of banter around the football world right now that they're getting a lot of calls. The questionable catch, the 4th and 1 spotting of the football, all of those things. Multiple holding calls. Being an old offensive lineman used to get paid to hold. There's holding in every play, but ones that are actually abusive that change the direction of plays. So I feel for Josh Allen. The young man has absolutely played his tail off, and they just can't seem to get over the hump. And I believe Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady have now won 7 of the last 10 Super Bowls. So are we going to see 8 out of 11 from Patrick? He's an unbelievable talent. Travis Kelce, seems to find a way to go from being in his mid-30s to being in his low 20s when he's playing in the playoffs. So the Chiefs are going to be a tough out. And if they pull it off, they are on the Mount Rushmore of football. They'll be the only team to ever win 3 in a row. And got a hats off to Andy Reid, the Hunt family, and what they've built there. It's incredible. So you got to knock them off. Saquon Barkley and the Eagles have had an incredible year. That poor coach seems to be on the hot seat about every week, but all he's done is taken the 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. So maybe lay off Mr. Sirianni. Now, once we get to the Super Bowl, that's when I go into a slight state of depression because that means we won't see any live football outside of the UFL in the spring, I know, but the college or NFL for about 8 months. And the only positive I look at is that we're just a little over 8 weeks from that little shining beacon on the hill, that beautiful little spot in Augusta, Georgia, and the one and only Masters. And we transition to the golf world. Will Scotty Scheffler be able to recover this week coming back to the tour after his accident, a cooking accident, slicing his hand over the holidays? As Rory McIlroy said the other night on the TGL broadcast, I think he's made enough money that he can afford his own chef, but we wish Scotty the best. He's the best player in the world right now, and the tour needs him. We need him in golf world, and we hope he's back and better than ever. Live Golf on the transition to the other side. They've signed a big deal with Fox, so the golf world is exploding. The PGA of America just had a very successful PGA merchandise show in Orlando. The reviews coming out of there were off the charts. I believe they finally have got the best president they could have had for that association in the last 50 years. Don Ray is born to lead that association, and I wish Don all the best. I've known him from Arizona for a little over a decade. So, Don, you're doing an unbelievable job, and I wish you the best of luck, my friend. But you were born to do that, you and your Nike shoes, brother. We'll transition to golf. We'll get back in studio next week, have our final Super Bowl picks for the year. We'll give the tally on what the guys did on their wagers all year. I believe Patrick is somewhere about 63%, which is pretty damn good. You can make a living gambling if you're at 63%. But we hope you enjoyed this little brief, I can't speak right now, brief update. But from the Reality Check, my guys and I'll be back with Gentry Thomas next week in studio. But we tried out this StreamYard today, and we hope you liked it. And we'll see you next week. Thank you from the Reality Check. It's Mike Scully signing out.